Hi, everyone. We have talked a lot about the November 2024 ballot for a few years now, but that was hyper-focused on our efforts to get a Private Attorneys General Act reform measure on the ballot. And we did just that together. It was that collective success that gave us the momentum needed to push the legislature to enact reforms just weeks ago, instead of forcing a very costly ballot fight this fall. So with the new PAGA reform law now in effect and that extraordinary win at our backs, we look to another initiative that is on the ballot. Proposition 32. This proposition asks voters to approve an $18 statewide minimum wage increase to take effect as soon as this November. The current statewide minimum wage is $16. Proposition 32 proposes to raise the minimum wage to $17 for businesses with 26 or more employees starting this November, and $18 per hour starting January 1st, 2025. A $2 increase for these employers over a 2-month period is going to be a sudden economic shock, and that would be added to the existing list of costs that have been on an unstable upward trajectory and include inflation, higher rents, increased insurance rates, and the already sky-high labor costs. For businesses with 25 or fewer employees, the wage would climb to $17 per hour starting January 1st, 2025, and would then climb again to $18 January 1st, 2026. While there are currently 38 local jurisdictions in California with their own minimum wage, only 6 currently have minimum wages higher than 18. Minimum wage increases have had dramatically different economic impacts in different regions of the state. But one consistent thing everywhere is the cost of living in California is too high. Prices are up more than 20% in the last 3 years for food, gas, utilities, healthcare, and clothing. Proposition 32 will increase costs on family-owned businesses who can least afford it and force small employers to increase prices for consumers to absorb the higher minimum wage. Proposition 32 brings these record-setting price increases to small restaurants, grocery stores, convenience stores, small retail shops, farmers, and more. So we're going to see the same sticker shock everywhere. And that's exactly why the CRA, Cal Chamber, and the California Grocers Association are opposed to Proposition 32. In fact, the state's own independent analysis of Proposition 32 says that it will cost state and local government billions of dollars a year. And with the state running a serious budget deficit as it is, and many local governments already strapped for cash and considering tax increases, Proposition 32 could not come at a worse time. Unlike past state and local minimum wage ballot measures, Prop 32 does not enjoy strong support from labor. California has raised the minimum wage 9 out of the last 10 years, marking the longest year-over-year run of minimum wage hikes in the state's and nation's history. If there has ever been an environment to defeat a minimum wage hike and halt the decade-long annual job-killing and inflation-inducing wage mandates, it's now. That's it for the news you need to know. Thanks for watching. See you back here next time.